Hi, I'm Caroline Hollar, Digital Marketing Manager for Gifted Travel Network. The other month, I was selected to go on You by Uniworld's first launch cruise. I submitted a 30-second video explaining why You by Uniworld should pick me to go on this cruise. I was selected out of a pool of applicants from all over the world. At Gifted Travel Network, we represent 230 plus agents from all over the country. I thought, why not take one for the team and go on You by Uniworld's launch cruise so I could report back to my agents about my experience. I also thought, why not make a video about my experience, because I got a lot of good videos and some photos. So I thought I'd make a video review about my experience on You by Uniworld. Here are the highlights. First, the decor. I thought that the ship was beautiful. The cabins, to the dining area, to the lounge, to the ice bar, to even the exterior, it kind of had a modern nightclub vibe. They were all black and white with pops of different accent colors. The cabins were black and white with a bright red wall and a bright red chair. The lounge had neon red accents, and then the exterior of the ship was black with neon lights highlighting the V and You by Uniworld. So I thought it was gorgeous, and the vibe was really cool and modern, and I loved it. Up next, the excursions. So I was on the Paris to Paris itinerary, and we did a shortened version of the actual cruise. The actual cruise is 8 days, and we had 4 days. What we did was started off in Paris. You could choose between a bike ride or another cruise. So I chose the bike ride, and so I rode my bike around the busy Paris streets to see all of the like Notre Dame and the Louvre and other Paris landmarks. That night you could also choose to go up in the Eiffel Tower. And then the next day we also stayed in Paris. So I went on a bus tour to the rooftop views in Paris. We went to Galerie Lafayette, and it was an amazing view of the city. The next day we went to Rouen, and I did another bike tour, but this one was a little slower paced than the crazy busy streets of Paris. We got to see different areas of Rouen through our bike tour. It was just beautiful to see the sights in the city, and then we kind of rode outside the city to go through parks, and it was just a really fun experience. Then we went back to the city center, and we went up to the room where Monet used to paint. And it was really cool to be in that spot, to see the views that he saw, that many years ago. The next day I went to Versailles and went through a tour of the palace, and also got to see a little bit of the gardens. If you were super adventurous, you could wake up early one morning to go kayaking. You could also wake up early one morning to do yoga on the top deck. There were also other activities on the ship that you could do in the morning before we docked. There was a mixology class, there was wine and painting. There were a lot of options on the ship as well. I chose to sleep in a little bit and go to brunch, which was great. So it really depends on what your travel style is. I more like to take it easy and to have fun along the way, but some people want to go, and you can do that too. So the next highlight was probably the fun nights on the B. Each night we would have dinner around 7:30, and we got to know the people that we ate dinner with. It was so much fun to meet new people on the ship, to see where everyone else is from, and to really get to know them in the short time that we had on the ship. Dinner each night was a 3 to 4 course meal. I thought the highlight was always the dessert. I loved it. We had warm chocolate melting cake, we had tiramisu, we had other chocolate desserts. It was just really good. On the first night, we had a renaming ceremony to rename the ship the B. So we had champagne with views of the Eiffel Tower, and afterwards we had a drum circle on the ship. It was just really fun, and definitely something I'll remember for a long time, forever. Another night we had a silent disco, which I was a little skeptical of at first, but it turned out to be really fun. And then the last night we had a pajama party. U by Uniworld gave us these silky pajamas and everyone wore them to the lounge after dinner. Another highlight was the crew. I thought they were great, super friendly, super helpful. So they really made the experience that much better. So overall, this was an amazing trip. The people were awesome. The crew was awesome. The excursions were awesome. The ship was awesome. It was just so much fun, and I highly recommend it for anyone who wants to experience a river cruise but is maybe a little younger than the normal river cruise demographic. So if you are interested in this U by Uniworld river cruise, then you can contact us at Gifted Travel Network, and we can match you with a travel agent who can help book your trip on a U by Uniworld cruise. If you have any questions about U by Uniworld cruising, you can always ask me, or I'm going to pass along all of my information to our agents so you can ask one of them. I think this is an amazing opportunity, so if you are watching this and you are in the ages of 21 to 45 and you want to go to Europe, who doesn't? Then why not try U by Uniworld cruise? But contact us first so you can book with a GTN travel expert that can help make your trip that much easier. So thanks again to U by Uniworld for picking me to go on this launch cruise. It was so much fun, and I can't wait for everyone else to experience this when the sailings start in 2018. Thanks for watching. Bye.